Hello, Aries. Oh, I'm here. Ding dong. Hello. Okay, so you guys are gonna end up getting into like a, a more free-spirited, happy mode. So you guys are gonna come out of a funk. If I remember correctly, you guys was always in this, the readings that I've done here on my channel, at least, the ones that I was picking up on, always been like in a state of confusion, needing motivation and inspiration and stuff. You're being called to play more. This is kind of tying into Libra's reading. So some of you may have Aries as your moon or rising or something. Yeah. So they're calling for you to play more. I mean, or Libra, if you're a Libra here watching your moon or rising, then that explains too. Y'all know what I mean. But yeah, because your creative flow, like your imagination and everything is going to spike here. And they kind of like want you to be silly. Anything to come to your mind, if it's a certain sound you hear, make it. Make it with your voice. Like they're wanting you to be silly. I'm seeing silly faces and funny sounds. Okay? Silly faces and funny sounds. Welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond and you are watching Pretty Blind Eyes. The readings held on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. The discussions held on this channel should not be taken as literal advice. I am legally blind, so I do read braille on my cards to decipher what they are, but I'm an overall intuitive reader. In the description box below, you can find several ways to interact with me, one of which is the availability to book private readings. That calendar is open. Thank you guys for the love, support, gifts, donations, journeying with me, and patience. Yes, it's time for y'all to play more. I'm here, strike it up. Yeah, you guys got a little silly reading. It might be a little short because it's not, for me, what I'm feeling for you, Aries, is more of an energetic experience. It's like there's nothing really that you need to hear. You're all messaged out. You know what you need to do. You already understand that the messages you've been receiving has been planting those seeds. Now you're just like, okay, how do I use these motherfuckers now? Right? And it's just about being playful, letting your imagination carry you. If you want to paint on a wall, cover it up with some paper first and then draw on the wall. Like, it's like your inner child is dying to just color outside the lines, Would they say make funny faces and funny sounds or something? What they said, make silly faces and funny sounds. 9 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Here goes somebody that's very, I feel like you're going to feel like you've learned from a very serious person. Like you've got, again, is what I just said, you've gotten all the lessons of seriousness from them. And now you're going to uniquely combine in your workspace your own creativity with that. Like this person gave you structure, but you're realizing that's all they could give you. Maybe you were looking for more in this person than they could, maybe you were looking for them to be a bigger creative force than you, but you didn't realize you were the creative force and this person was only in your life to just give you structure. But once you learn that, you'll utilize it properly and really get things done now. It's all about pretty much recognizing people for who they are, finding out what their great qualities is, and then using it to your advantage. But in a good way, not using it to your advantage as in, using them and tossing them to the side. What this is going to do is, if you see their strengths inside of them and you assign them to do things that they're strong in, do you know what that's going to do to their self-esteem and their confidence? So for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with team building. Maybe it has a lot to do with even family and friends, like when it comes to coming together to get things done. But in any kind of situation, this all involves role assignments and like really coming together to get something done. They're calling it like ant farm, Temperance card with the Death card and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I feel like too, I'm hearing the Midas touch. You're like, I feel like your temper is going to improve now. I do remember that you guys was short tempered. You were just frustrated with a lot because you just felt like, okay, where's my motivation? Why don't nobody see my vision the way I see my vision? Like, what's going on? I feel like you're about to awaken to that. And they're saying a part of that has to do with your creative thinking and the way that you think creatively when it comes to how do I hack, how to interact with other people or get these people on this project. How do I do that? And they're saying, find their strengths and feed it to them. You know, assign them to places and things that they're strong in, and you're going to get the best quality work out of them. See, Tower card with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, now I do feel like, though, there is someone that you will have to kind of like, either because you're going to find your flow, this person is going to feel left out and start to have a tower moment because they've been coming around you, trying to use you and what you have going on to mask it. And or because you were already in dark spaces, they just kind of aligned with that, with you. This person gives me like bad luck energy. Like every time you turn around, something's happening to them. They're losing something. They ain't got money. Their car tire flat. They got bad juju on them, right? But as you're coming out your funk mode, you and this person won't align anymore. And then that's another reading for another day to look at what's going to happen to them. But what I can say, they will have a tower moment, but it won't have nothing to do with you. But the reason why Spirit is telling you that is because it's like you're going to see it a lot more clearly because you're not going to be in that funk anymore. So it's going to be like, damn, like something always happening to you. It always been happening to them. It's just that you ain't see it as much because you were in the funk too. So it was normal behavior to you as well. So that's kind of what they want you to know. It's like you're gonna really see the hurricane or the chaos that's been going on. Some of you may have Leo in your moon horizon too, because they have some similar going on with chaos and drama and love triangles and all of that. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. Yeah, look at your options coming in. Yes. Ooh, yes. You're going to have the partner of a lifetime. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with getting money, though. This don't feel like a love partner. This feel like you're going to finally look, finding partners in anything, it's not easy. It ain't just love. Like, it's hard to find a good business partner. It's hard to find good friends. Hell, it's hard to find a loyal family member sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But this will work. Like, this is going to be a person, y'all are going to pour into each other equally, even though I don't see the Six of Pentacles out here. But it's just, whatever this is doing or whatever is going to happen here in this connection is going to, like, you're going to have so many different options. And I feel like you're going to find a creative way to take them all. Like, you're going to get very strategic. So some of you may be a Libra sun. I have Libra in your sun, moon, horizon because Libra got this. A lot of strategy and organizing. You know what I'm thinking about? I want to say my friend Kay has an Aries moon and a Sagittarius rising or vice versa. Wow. So all three readings will fit her perfectly. Wow, I might need to message her. Sorry guys, it looks like, you're unlocking so much, just like Sagittarius too, but for you it's just about perception, and because your mind is finally clearing, because they're calling you to this creative space and for you to play more, everything is going to start to make sense again, and you know, you'll get your mojo back. All right, Aries, my name is Diamond. You're watching Pretty Blind Eyes, and I'll see you next go around. Bye.